Another potentially low-scoring affair. It is a juicy matchup for the Jets, but are there any Jets you actually want to start this week?
So again, we kind of talked about it earlier, but players seem to be clearing the concussion protocol slightly quicker than they were to start the season. And if Zach Wilson gets back out there, I'll just feel so much better about Garrett Wilson. I'll feel so much better about Breece Hall. I think, you can kind of, it feels weird saying that because Zach Wilson has been such a painful player, and I don't need to tell you that. But the Commanders, they rank 32nd against the pass. They rank, they've been atrocious against it all season. But as you can see on the screen, Garrett Wilson's had 47 receiving yards in games without Zach Wilson. And in the games with Zach Wilson, it's much closer to like 66, somewhere around that kind of area. That's that right in front of me at the top. So, yeah, I'd feel better about starting Wilson if Zach Wilson plays. Breece Hall, I'd probably be happy playing him regardless. I think, last week's RB60 finish was pretty painful. But you look at the games that Hall's had recently, he's had 5 finishes of 18 points or more, including like week 14, where he had 26.6 points against the Texans. The Commanders, they do rank worse against the pass than they do against the run. But they've also allowed the 8th most fantasy points to running backs this year. They've allowed 8 games where running backs scored 17 or more points. And since week 10, every week they've played, they've allowed a game of 17 or more points to a running back. So I don't see that stopping here and think that Breece Hall can absolutely have another good week.
Yeah, I think the thing that's saving Breece Hall's value is that receiving work. Like, he's not getting it done on the ground because the offensive line is absolutely horrendous and everybody's injured. But he's getting that reliable, particularly in PPR leagues, receiving production that's helping him kind of keep going. So I think that's the kind of the saving grace for him there. If you are here, if you want to win more leagues, if you want to get that shit finally in your championship week, hit subscribe. Tom and I will be here over the next few weeks, but more importantly, we'll be back in the off season with more and more content, getting you ready for the 2024 season.